Hello everyone, welcome to my GMB News channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Just minutes into this evening's University Challenge, fans were switching off from the intellectual BBC show. The show is known for being iconically difficult, but just minutes in, fans at home were bragging about getting a question correct. The quarter-final stage continued as Cambridge University took on students from Warwick, with host Amol Rajan asking the questions. The first question of the evening seemed to get the players off to a gentle start, with the contestants managing to score an easy few points, and fans at home confirming the answer as they played along. Amol asked the two teams, who was the only person to sign or seal all of the following: the Declaration of Independence that precipitated the American Revolution, the 1778 Treaty of Alliance between the 13 colonies and France, the 1783 Treaty of Paris that ended the war and recognized the sovereignty of the colonies, and the United States Constitution, of which he was the oldest signatory. Siddle from the Warwick team then buzzed in with the answer, Franklin, to which Amol confirmed that Benjamin Franklin was indeed correct, earning the team the first 10 points of the game. Fans at home also got it right, much to the annoyance of some of them. Posting to X/Twitter, one fan complained, "First question of the show and I got it correct. I'm switching off now. #University Challenge." Another added, "Hell yeah, got questions right. Years of working at Blockbuster paid off. #University Challenge." While a third penned, "Actually too easy. #University Challenge." Another added, "Hell yeah, got questions right. Years of working at Blockbuster paid off. #University Challenge." While a third penned, "Actually too easy. #University Challenge." One more person switched off as they shared, switching over to the Scottish Cup tie where there should be a lot less elbowing. #University Challenge. But other fans thoroughly enjoyed the episode. One viewer gushed, "I'll be honest, very entertained by University Challenge tonight." Some were getting a bit excited. #University Challenge. Earlier in the series, fans were amused by one contestant's rude outburst. On February 24th, Amol Rajan was back as the host as he welcomed two teams of students, past and present, to compete in the BBC show. The presenter asked the teams, born in 1843, which German scientist gives his name to a set of 4 postulates, sometimes also named for Jacob Henle, that may be applied to determine whether a disease is caused by A. At that point, one player buzzed in as she thought that she prematurely knew the answer. Willis on the Darwin team confidently answered, "Coke?" Amol replied, "It is Robert Koch, well done." But the rude-sounding answer caused fans at home to flood to social media in a frenzy of hysterics. One fan comedically theorized, "I think the question setter for #University Challenge gets someone to shout C***K to boost the Twitter algorithm." The lights beamed down on the University Challenge set, illuminating the 4 contestants from Cambridge on one side and their rivals from Warwick on the other. Amol Rajan, standing tall at his podium, adjusted his glasses and addressed the teams with his signature composed demeanor. Cambridge, Warwick, let's begin. The first question of the evening set the tone. Who was the only person to sign or seal all of the following? The Declaration of Independence that precipitated the American Revolution, the 1778 Treaty of Alliance between the 13 colonies and France, the 1783 Treaty of Paris that ended the war and recognized the sovereignty of the colonies, and the United States Constitution, of which he was the oldest signatory. It was Siddle from Warwick who confidently buzzed in, "Franklin." Correct. Amol confirmed, and the team bagged their first 10 points. At home, viewers celebrated, but not without some playful complaints. "First question of the show and I got it correct. I'm switching off now. #University Challenge," posted one fan. Another quipped, "Hell yeah, I got questions right. Years of working at Blockbuster paid off. #University Challenge." While some fans tuned out, the competition raged on. Cambridge quickly countered Warwick's lead, answering a string of literature and science-based questions with swift precision. But the game truly came alive when Warwick's Harris buzzed in on a particularly difficult history question, prompting a dramatic pause from Amol. "Incorrect," he finally said, allowing Cambridge to steal the points. The look of regret on Harris's face was met with murmurs of support from his teammates, and they pressed on, determined not to let the setback deter them. Meanwhile, social media continued its running commentary. "Actually too easy #University Challenge," one viewer wrote while another joked, "Switching over to the Scottish Cup tie where there should be a lot less elbowing." #University Challenge. The teams pressed forward, each question bringing a new wave of tension. The competition grew increasingly fierce when a series of math-based questions had both teams momentarily stumped. It was a showdown of intellect, of strategy, of composure under pressure. Then came the infamous moment of the night, a question that sent fans into hysterics. Amol read, born in 1843, which German scientist gives his name to a set of 4 postulates, sometimes also named for Jacob Henle, that may be applied to determine whether a disease is caused by A. Willis, a sharp-witted contestant from Darwin, mistakenly thought she had the answer before Amol could finish. She buzzed in, her voice confident and loud, "Coke?" Amol, unfazed, nodded. "It is Robert Coke, well done." The audience might have been composed, but Twitter exploded. "I think the question setter for #University Challenge gets someone to shout C***K to boost the Twitter algorithm," one fan theorized. Despite the humor, the game continued. The lead oscillated between the two teams, with each moment carrying the weight of victory or loss. Christ's Cambridge made an impressive comeback in the latter half, thanks to a string of well-placed answers in art and music. Warwick, not to be outdone, countered with a strong performance in the physics and geography rounds. As the final moments of the match approached, tension thickened. With just 10 points separating them, the last question would determine the winner. Amol delivered it with the gravity it deserved. In 1929, Edwin Hubble provided observational evidence that led to the acceptance of what theory regarding the expanding universe? A buzz. A split second of silence. "The Big Bang Theory," shouted Christ's Cambridge's captain, his voice ringing through the studio. "Correct," Amol confirmed. The studio erupted in polite applause. Christ's Cambridge had won by the slimmest of margins. Warwick, though disappointed, exchanged smiles and congratulatory nods with their opponents. Back home, the reactions poured in. "What a match. #University Challenge," wrote one user. Another added, "Brilliant game tonight." Even the Twitter banter was on point. As the credits rolled and Amol bid farewell, fans knew they had witnessed yet another unforgettable episode. Whether switching off in faux frustration or celebrating each correct answer, University Challenge had once again proven why it remained a beloved institution of intellect, competition, and occasionally unintentional comedy. So what do you guys think about this update? Let me know in the comments below. And if you like my videos, please press like and subscribe for more. I'll see you guys next time.